Hi, this is Jennifer from Moscowy, and I wanted to thank you for coming back and watching our freezer clean out part 2 from February 2022. This is the second half of the freezer clean out that I did, I think around the middle of February. Um, Going through the other two drawers, we did find some surprises and some things that I realized we really needed to eat through, like pizza and other fun things. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and have an awesome day. Thank you. Find a probably a serrano, I'm not sure, pepper in this ice pack, which for some reason my kids like to pop these. Sometimes they used to, at least when they were smaller, they would pop them. So this one is missing about half, so I'm just going to toss this as well. All right. So the middle shelf, we're still recording, got another ice pack. That's actually my good one for the lunches. And I did find peppers. So, oh, these are dog treats, which I'm just going to give to the dogs right now. So I think this pepper, actually, where are you? Came out of this bag, so I'm just going to pop it in there. And my husband like slices these on his food. The rest of us do not eat pepper or spicy stuff, so. Oh, the dogs heard me say I was going to give them those dog treats. They came over. Let me give them to them before they get all antsy. Let's see. What's on there? Don't leave them on the floor. All right. 3 ice cubes for 2 dogs. Let's see who ends up with more. All right. Let's see. So here I have. More of these ham and cheese things. These are probably from this week or last week. I think I got these. And then 2 hamburgers. So we will definitely be doing hamburger night this week. Yeah, or cheeseburger night. So then I also have, close that for a second. So I also have some frozen blackberries. These are ones I bought over Christmas break. And we didn't eat them fast enough, so I just stuck the rest in these. I really like these like small IKEA freezer bags because they're not quite as big. Like, I don't know, the quart ones are just so big for stuff like this. So these I will either use in muffins at some point, but I just froze them. I'm not worried about using them up, so I'm still gonna keep them in this fridge just because they're so small. But I'm not gonna. They're gonna probably go back on that shelf. This is that tomato paste. I don't know if I'll get this out before my cabbage soup video, but this is the tomato paste that I froze after that. So this will stay in this fridge, and I'm just going to put it back with the blackberries on that shelf. These are pumpkin bread. Oh, pumpkin bread. So my daughter will probably actually eat these. She loves pumpkin bread, especially if I put like some cream cheese or something on it. So I might thaw these. I'm going to ask her first if she wants them this week or next week. So these, my friends, are my disco cookies that I made. I posted about them on Twitter. So these are definitely going to be, I'll try and eat those. I don't know about this week. I still have that baked Alaska that I've been trying to eat up for, a month now. So I might just do the baked Alaska tonight and maybe the ice cream later this week. So I want that out of my fridge. Okay. You ask me what this is, and I will say I have no idea what this is. Let me see. This is frozen imitation king crab. I do not like this. I think we probably bought this for sushi. One of the sushi nights we had. It's still good, so I'll probably just stick it right back on that shelf. Again, this shelf is one that we frequently use and we frequently go through, so I'm not really worried about this shelf. It's the bottom one where clearly I found stuff I had no idea I had in there. So this is Moo Glue. I think this one is, oh, it's meat glue. So this is something my husband uses to make homemade chicken nuggets. Yeah. So that will just go right back in there. And then we also have, these are Parmesan cheese rinds that we just, or no, this one is pecorino. This is actually labeled, you guys. My husband never labels stuff. He just looks at it and he knows, like he has a really good memory. And so sometimes I'm like, I don't know what this stuff is. This is pecorino. And this one is probably, we don't buy, what do we buy? It's not Parmesan, but it's, oh, I'm blanking right now. The other one. If I remember, I'll add like a little thing in there, but I don't remember off the top of my head. So let me look again. I think that's almost all. Yep. So the rest of the stuff in here is stuff that I like. This is the vegetable soup I made on 12/31/21. So this one is definitely not a short term. It's only been in there a month, and I usually like to make the soup and then eat it like at least a month, maybe 2-3 months later, so that we have variety in the freezer. So this I'll probably end up putting in the other freezer. This is, we made that ham at the beginning of the month, and I saved like the fat. My kids don't like eating like the fatty parts, and I thought that'd be a good thing to add to soup. So I just made a bag, labeled it, and then I'll just keep adding to that whenever we use it. These are the last of the greens that I grew this summer. These ones, it says beet greens, but there's no guarantee they're actually all beet greens. Let me look at them. Yeah, this looks like it has a little bit of chard in it. I did label the beet greens separately than the rest of them just because beet greens tend to be a lot sweeter, so they flavor the soup a little bit differently, but I'll probably use these. I'm going to see how much soup I have in my other freezer. I think I have a lot, so I may not need to make soup this month. I may not make it until next month. So I'm just going to, I'll put it in the next soup I make, but I'm not sure when that will be. Unless, unlike the last time I made soup, I could not part with my beet greens, my last of my greens from my garden last year. Even though I have tons of kale out in the yard, I just couldn't part with them. So I made that cabbage soup instead, and that I had to buy a head of cabbage for, but we'll see. So the last thing I have in here on the shelf is just my bag of vegetables for broth. So there's some of that cabbage, there's carrots, and then the onion skins. So I will probably, this is almost full. I may make another one, and then just, because this is about how many I like to have with the stems. So I probably will just make another one of these and then just leave this one in the freezer. Let's see. All right, my husband came home with my daughter from Home Depot. So surprise, I moved things around. I realized that things were getting a little bit thawed. So some things that I brought out from the other freezer to put in this one. These are open, so they need to be in this freezer. I don't know why they were in the other one. This is our baked Alaska that clearly has been in there for a while. So I'm going to leave it on the counter for a bit and let it thaw. And maybe once it thaws, it might still be good. I'm not sure. It is sealed, like it has, it's sealed in plastic wrap, so it's just a matter of like getting it out. So it's just the container that, like, there's plastic wrap on the inside, so the actual baked Alaska is actually all the way sealed. Container is just a little bit frostbitten. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer, and then I'm gonna start pulling out stuff from the top shelf of the freezer, like the little drawer thing. Of the ice cream. We'll definitely go back in there. And then We have a lot of these pizzas. I'm not really sure. My kids think there's too much spice in the sauce on these, but we should probably eat them. Look. Do you see this? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 pizzas. So, yeah, I'm not sure about those. Figure something out. Let's see. I also have 2 more of these pumpkin breads. I did talk to my daughter, and she said that she will try them this week. So I put 2 in the fridge, and then I'll probably leave these 2 out. Let's see. There's another macaroni and cheese. Let me check the fridge. So I already have one of those that I opened in the fridge. So this one I will leave in the freezer. And then this is a bag of eggs and cheese. And yeah, eggs and cheese. So I'm probably going to thaw these out and see if they're still good. Although they look fine. I gotta figure out a way to get my kids to eat that. This is the last of the popsicles from the summer. I like to keep just a few on hand for if the kids get sick. We do also have a Roku, or not Roku, that's the TV. We have a Zoku popsicle maker, so I can also, like if we have juice, I will make popsicles. So I have more of these. These are pizza pockets. But those are the other ones. And I will probably just make some of those and then see if they want to try them. And that's usually how I get them to eat stuff. So there are 2 more hamburgers. Definitely doing hamburger night. And then a bunch of taco meat. So I think the taco meat we kept because our old dog, who's very, very picky, the older she gets, the less she will eat. She had some medicine she had to take for a while, and this is the only thing we could get her to eat with the medicine, to take the medicine. And this, I will probably just put this in the fridge and hope that someone eats it. Okay. So this is, I think, the last of our yeast from the big bag we bought a while ago. Definitely not getting rid of that. Then we have 2 of these peach cups, which I will, oh, these are still good until like the end of the year. So I may or may not have asked about eating those. And then, oh, look what I found. Ramen broth, which is a date of 2019, and it's covered in yeast. So I may eat this. I'm not sure. I'll probably thaw it out. I have a really sensitive stomach, so my husband may end up eating it. We'll see. Egg whites, 9. We'll save that. And a pea. This, I don't know what this is. It's probably taco meat, but I'm going to throw it out. These are popsicles my oldest daughter bought for the dogs. They're peanut butter flavor, so oh gosh. They heard me. I'm probably going to leave these in there for next summer because they're fine. Last things in here, we always have ginger in the freezer. We just buy a bunch. And even though it says 2019, it's not. We go through it and then refill it. So, and then we also have, look at that guys, only 4 chicken patties, or yeah, 4, 2 spicy, 2 regular. We had this bag full at one point. My husband must be eating them. So that definitely needs to be eaten. So it looks like we have a lot of just little things. So let me toss this. I'm going to pause real quick just to clean out the freezer, and I will be right back. Okay folks, so I cleaned out the freezer, and I did find this kind of hiding in there. This is an ice cream sandwich that I am going to give to the kids right now. Yes, before dinner. I'm gonna let them split it. So I'm gonna try and get all this stuff back in there. I'm a little bit concerned about the number of pizzas that we have and those grilled cheese things. I think what I'm gonna do is put some of them in a Ziploc gallon bag so that they are ready to donate. I stick this in the freezer and it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm just put the rest of this ice cream bar. It's falling on the floor. These stacked too high. They actually stack 4 high. So 2. So I probably will not go this week because we have plans. Figure out what to do with these. Last time I put them in the ice cubes for the dogs, but it's not summer and like clearly I didn't use them all because I still have 3 left. So we'll see. Okay, so here is what I did. I moved the ice cream and the waffles down the bottom with the donuts, and then this is bread underneath and other waffles, and then I just stuck the chicken, this on top, and then over here is like all the potatoes and the chicken nuggets, turkey burgers, and these ice packs. I never know what to do with these ice packs. They just get in the way. But for now, I just put them here with that same stuff that was on there, the blackberries, tomato taste, soup, vegetables, peppers, and everything. And then at the top, I kind of did like a, I don't know if you can see it back there. We have pizzas, stacks, hamburger stacks, those ham bun things, pizza things, and then the bag for the seniors. Ice cream, and this is the macaroni and cheese and the bread. And then over here, ooh, that was fast. Move that camera super fast. We have the chicken burgers, the peaches, and the yeast, everything that was basically in there. And then I keep the popsicles stashed right there. So there you have it. That is our main freezer clean out. Thanks and goodbye.